Hey guys, I'm at the airport here in Montreal. This is the first time that I'm ever doing this. We are recording a behind the scenes video of a filming trip where we go out and we interview strangers. You guys have only seen the actual interviews, but there's so much that goes into every single trip and all the behind the scenes of the scheduling, eating, planning, traveling, and meeting everybody that we never have shown, but I've always wanted to, and I didn't know how. So now that I've got this second channel, I want to bring you guys along as I go from Montreal to Miami for our very first behind the scenes filming trip. Let's go. Morning from Miami. I'm on the beach right now. Just finished a 7-kilometer run. It is just touching 8 a.m. right now. Very, very early start to the day. But we always have to start it off the right way with some activity and being on the beach when we can. When you grow up on the East Coast in Canada, you don't have any beaches around you. You make sure you got one. You always take advantage of it. Whenever we travel, health is number one. This is something that was not the case for a very long time as I was doing these interview trips. And over time, it really started to wear on me. I would just be tired of traveling. I'd be in bad shape. My body would hurt and I wouldn't come out of the trip feeling good. Like, we got content, but I didn't feel good personally. So what I've decided to do, it's been about 1.5 years, 2 years since I made that change, is every time that I'm going somewhere, I always book a place that is close to one of two things. One, either close to a gym, or two, either close to a running path that is unobstructed by traffic. And usually that's always around water. Lucky enough for me, I also love the beach and I love water. And so it makes the trip all that more fun if you can do it while also being able to practice activities and enjoy experiences that make you very happy. That's why our Airbnb, it's literally 2 blocks away from here. So walk in, not even wearing shoes. This camera, there we go, there's my feet. Not even wearing shoes. You can just walk over, go to the beach, go for a run, work out. It's perfect. But let me go back inside when it's not so windy over here, and I'll explain to you how this trip works. All right, back at the Airbnb right now. Let me give you guys a little house tour. Haven't done a house tour, I think, since 2022. How are you supposed to do this? This is the couch. Huh. Anyway, we got an Airbnb that is really spacious, I think, compared to all the other places that we have stayed. This is Florida though. I think in a state like Florida, everything is usually bigger. So we did get more space. We've got a beautiful working table. We can do so much work here and eat. This is Dennis's bed. Got a nice little window here. And then we enter into the kitchen. There's Dennis cooking up something great. What are we making today? What's for breakfast?
So the menu today is like with some Greek yogurt. We got this cereal.
Show us.
I never had it before, but Will says it's pretty good.
Cool. Protein, fiber.
Cashew go, extra protein, and the best part, of course,
Tell us. Bananas.
Ecuadorian bananas.
Dennis is from Ecuador and he found bananas from Ecuador. Finally. I'll bring you back through the Airbnb. Got a window to the right, bathroom, and then over here, the room I'm sleeping in. I offered Dennis the bigger bed, but he said no. Over here, every night, make sure we're charging all of our equipment. Got the batteries, got the mics, laptop. Everything is always set, charging, and then got the war attire, the office attire, just laying out here, waiting to be put on. All right, so we are about to go out and film our first of 8 interviews on this trip. I traveled quite heavy because I wanted to give some gifts away to all of our interviewees. So let me show you what's inside. By now, hopefully you guys know that we do have a stationery company, Still Sprought, Sprought Shop, and we have guided journals and other stationery products that help you live a more fulfilling life, which are actually based on all of the interviews that you've seen on our channel. And so everyone who takes the time to speak to us, I want to gift them
a little package. So in each package, we've got our Sprout journal, which is designed for goal setting, figuring your life out and achieving those goals every 6 months. And we have our 1% journal, which is a daily routine that you can do to figure out how to have more good days and less bad days in life. So these are our 2 signature products. We also have custom mailers. So if anybody orders on our shop, this is the mailer that you get. And we've got like a cool set of plants. So from a seed to a flower, like the word sprout. And as you tear it open, you read what it says: the life you've been dreaming of is waiting within. So for everyone that we are going to speak to, a nice little gift for them from us. Hopefully it makes their day better, or someone that they know they don't want to use it. We're all set to go. Let's go to the first interview. All right, so we're on our way to South Point Park in Miami. That's like all the way at the tip of Miami Beach, and we're going to interview Dan Buettner. Hope I'm saying his name the right way. But Dan is the creator of the Blue Zones. So Dan identified the 5 places in the world where people live the longest, and I discovered the Blue Zones, his work. He's been doing it for over 30 years, but I discovered it 4 or 5 years ago when I was starting Sprout. I initially did an exercise related to Ikigai and finding your purpose, like a Japanese exercise, which is in our Sprout journal as well, by the way. He didn't create the exercise, but he helped make the concept well known. It's a very long-winded answer. Right? It's been one of the most inspirational concepts to Sprout, and what we do is very similar to what Dan does. The idea is to help people live a long, healthy, happy life, and I've been wanting to speak to him for a really, really, really long time. And yeah, that's what we're about to do right now. We found this place here. Dennis and I had a very thorough conversation about where we should film. We just looked around the park, found a very secluded bench off the beaten path. Show us. There's the bench. Got it. Got him. Wow, look at this. That's so beautiful. Miami is sick. We just filmed the interview with Dan Buettner. Thought it was Buettner. It's Dan Buettner. Should have done my research. The way this works with interviews, okay, I'm gonna fill you guys in on the process here. So, I'm doing the interview, obviously. Dennis is behind the camera. His opinion means everything.
Anytime like Will ask me, like, how was it? Is it a banger or it was a fucking banger? I always say like, okay, let me think about it. I don't answer right away,
Yeah,
so I actually
it takes time to think.
Take time to process my answer. This one's definitely a fucking banger, in my opinion. Yeah, it was good. Like the guy is insane. You will see, guys. It's absolutely fucking banger.
I've been trying to work with schools. The vision for us, so what we're trying to work on, is we want to be involved with schools. We want these journals to be used by students, by young professionals, so that they can figure out who they are and who they want to be at a sooner age. Okay, so this is Sandy's daughter. Whoa, there we go. This camera is really cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everyone how you found us? So you've been watching our videos, you said?
Yes, I'm a huge YouTube advocate, and I was just searching for videos, just personal, like lifestyle video. I think I was looking up lifestyle videos, and your video popped up, and I was like binge watching one after the other because it was talking to people mainly over the age of 50. And I'm 62, and I was fascinated by people's stories, the things that they had to say about their life, how I related it to my life. And I just thought, wow, like this is the wisdom that I think everybody needs to have in their life, because as I've gotten older, my life's changed. I think differently at 20 than I did at 30, 40, 50, and so forth. And I think that that's the greatest, and I favorited your channel and told
Thank
some
you.
people about it, and
And now your mom's gonna be on.
now my mom's going to be on. But no, great channel, great job. Subscribe.
Sandy, you're the next guest. How do you feel?
I feel absolutely awesome. I'm so happy to be here today with such a wonderful guy, and delighted to be able to share my thoughts with him and to hear about his life and his purpose. And I'm so grateful for what he is doing. So
That's
sorry.
okay.
That's because I'm 86 years old.
No problem at all.
Oh, wow.
So that has their journals.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Oh.
have those. That's
Oh,
these.
my
So you gotta have
gosh.
big merch. That's wonderful.
So we only wanted to make things that I think people could genuinely use.
And they're valuable because people keep
I know you
them.
like that stuff.
Right, guys, it's Friday. The last day of interviews. So we're going to our retirement home. It's exciting. So we got a few prospects that we're gonna be interviewing. I believe they are all above 90.
I believe
Is that
correct.
true? All right.
Yeah, we have 4 interviews today. Everyone that we're interviewing is above 90 years old at a retirement
Exciting.
home in Coral Gables. We film all of our interviews outside. Most people don't film outside. Most people film inside. Everyone has their own studio. Our studio is a park outside anywhere in the world. And I wonder if any of you guys have ever questioned that or wondered why. When I used to work at a bank, I wasn't allowed to leave the office to do anything. Couldn't go for a walk on a beautiful day. If I wanted to go get lunch, had to get lunch and come back with the lunch, eat it at my desk. It was miserable and it was beautiful outside. And so as sort of like an FU to this previous life and to this corporate environment where they don't let you live and enjoy the weather, I've decided that we want all of our interviews to be outside because you get to soak in the fresh air. It makes you happier. It just makes everybody in a better mood. You sweat a little bit when you're hot in Miami, and it's just fun overall. And it's a nice background for you guys to watch and listen. You see the trees moving and all this movement behind, so it's very real. Anyway, we demand everybody to do an interview outside with us. And some people think it's weird. They'd rather do it in their office. We'd rather do it in our office, which is in a park. And yeah, very excited. We got 4 interviews today. It's going to be a long day, but a very good one.
She was concerned about saying that growing old is a pain in the ass. I said, say it.
That's great.
Say it.
You should say that.
Say it.
Honest.
It is 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. on a Friday. 5 interviews done today. We got a bonus one. That's a lot of interviews, but we're done. We got 9 interviews done here in Florida, in Miami, and the surrounding area, and it was an unbelievable trip. I think you guys are gonna really love all the interviews that are coming out. There's so much wisdom from so many interesting people, and thank you so much for coming along on the journey and seeing how we film behind the scenes. And guess what? We're gonna do this for the next trip as well, which is gonna be in a very different location, and I think you're gonna love it. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for coming along the ride. We appreciate it.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset, baby.